Hello, everybody. I'm Teresa Woodard in Dallas, and here are your headlines from North Texas. Dallas Fire Rescue is investigating a fire that took the life of a woman and her dog in East Dallas. The fire started in an RV that was parked outside a home in the Casa View neighborhood. It destroyed the RV and damaged the home. Firefighters discovered the woman and her dog after they got those flames out. The cause of the fire is under investigation. The American Red Cross is helping people displaced by a big fire this weekend at a condo complex in Old East Dallas. As Richard Solomon reports, 2 firefighters were hurt while they were on the scene.
What took years to build
I saw heavy flames coming through the roof, multiple people running.
turned into ash and rubble within minutes.
I'm seeing a lot of families, a lot of individuals affected right now.
Flames ripped through this condominium on Gaston Avenue Saturday afternoon, sending nearly 50 Dallas firefighters racing to the scene.
The forecast said there was going to be rain. That's the opposite of fire to me.
Hitting too close to home for Stephen Nelson.
My unit is right in front of this tree right here. So this part is burned down, I'm right next to it.
Dallas Fire Rescue says fire crews first got the call around 2:40 in the afternoon. When they arrived, flames were shooting from the 3rd floor and roof. They helped several people escape safely, but we're told later 2 firefighters were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. No residents were injured, thankfully. And this is video Preston Colombrito took as soon as he got close.
Thanks to the quick response from these first responders, it could have been a lot worse, you know, if they wouldn't got here on time.
The picture Nelson is too familiar with.
It's my second fire that I've been through.
Second?
Yes, I've been through one when I was in Duncanville.
Dallas Fire Rescue says the American Red Cross is helping displaced residents.
Now, investigators are trying to figure out where exactly inside the condominium the fire started. They're also trying to determine if this was just a freak accident or if this was arson.
But when this smoke clears, some will have to face the reality of what's next. In Dallas, I'm Richard Solomon.
North Texans took part in dozens of No Kings protests on Saturday. In Dallas, organizers estimate around 5,000 people took part. Police put that number at about 3,000. Demonstrators say this was a chance to fight for their freedom of speech and against some of President Donald Trump's policies. It rained hard Saturday, but that did not stop people from marching in downtown.
Whether we're Hispanic, whether we're black, whether we're white, whether we're gay, lesbian, straight, like we are all Americans, and we are all here in solidarity against the fascism that is the Trump administration.
While we did not see counter-protesters, we did see Dallas police. However, officers were not in riot gear during what was a peaceful protest. Police report a larger crowd in downtown Fort Worth. An estimated 6,500 people took part in the No Kings rally there. That is a bigger turnout than the No Kings rally that was held in that city back in June. The Fort Worth Police Department is giving potential officers a behind-the-scenes look at what they can expect on the job. And the Dallas Police Department is working to add hundreds more officers to its ranks as well. Scoop Jefferson shows us recruitment efforts.
This is the latest recruitment video for the Fort Worth Police Department. It stars new police chief Eddie Garcia, and officer applications are through the roof, something their recruiting captain has never seen.
What I think is really helping us a lot is that support that we're getting outside the police department.
You want to serve your community. You want to serve your residents.
The video is all about assuring applicants full city leader support for wearing the badge.
I'm Fort Worth City Manager Jay Chapa, and in Fort Worth we believe safety is important. That's why we support our police department.
In our city, we stand firmly behind our police department. We back the blue, and importantly, I support you.
TCU Assistant Dean Johnny Nan studies police recruiting and believes advertising officer support is key.
That could open up a different pool of applicants that historically have not applied for police departments.
Just in 2025 alone, Fort Worth PD received 3,952 officer applications. Well over half of those applications came in after Eddie Garcia became a candidate for the top cop job.
Anytime you get a new chief in, that people are going to take notice, and you saw our chief went out and immediately put out a video announcing where he stood and his philosophy on things.
Right now, out of the 1,906 officer jobs, 1,728 are filled. Captain Chris Britt joined Fort Worth PD 20 years ago at the age of 22.
I'm still here.
He believes they're on the right track especially with young new recruits.
Come join us
In Fort Worth,
at the Fort Worth Police Department.
I'm Scoop Jefferson.
Now, police academies are 34 to 40 weeks long, and that is after going through the application process, fitness test, polygraph, and medical exam. An advocacy group is rallying to try to save the rainbow crosswalks in Dallas. This comes after Governor Greg Abbott ordered the removal of any street markings that represent political ideologies. He says entities that do not remove them could lose state and federal funding for transportation projects. Supporters of these crosswalks in Dallas say there is nothing inherently political about them. The governor's order follows a similar letter from U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. He urged governors to remove political messaging and artwork from roads. So far, Texas and Florida are the only two states to take action on that matter. There is a castle in Lakewood that once belonged to former Dallas Mayor R.L. Thornton. Dia Wall got an exclusive tour of the chateau, which is on the market right now.
At the corner of Gaston and West Shore,
she does have so much history to Dallas,
stands a special place.
We are at the new entrance to the chateau. You're standing in 4,500 square feet of brand new construction.
Added on to the chateau former Dallas Mayor R.L. Thornton built.
Welcome to the Master Suite.
A new owner's suite overlooking only the second pool ever built in Dallas.
And courtyard. It's just amazing.
With a wraparound bathroom, blending modern design with 1920s style.
There was a need. The home as it was not built for living as we know it today. The winding staircase is cyclical to the whole castle.
So much has been done to bring this historic home into 2025, but there's still one secret that can always take you back in time. Where are we headed now?
You are headed into the turret. Up these stairs.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Romeo and Juliet.
Wow.
Every French chateau,
the top of the so-called castle,
should have its turret.
Overlooking the entire nearly 1 acre property.
It's going to be an honor for the owner to be a part of this historical home. The original master bedroom.
Still outfitted with its original wallpaper.
Look at the architecture. It was 2 years of preparation with the architect as well as the builders. And then, of course, the adults' favorite place to be would be this amazing wine room.
Okay.
The hope is to restore a distinct home.
Enjoy.
In Dallas, refreshed for the future.
They're going to see a beautiful brand new build on an acre of property.
At an asking price of $6 million.
Living in a one-off fairy tale wonderland.
In Dallas, I'm Dia Wall.
And those are your headlines from North Texas.